Hey y'all, sprinkle sprinkle. Welcome to the channel. How are y'all this morning? So today we're going to be talking about some of the questions that you have been having or things that you have been wanting to discuss being a sprinkle life and friendships. So many women ask, well, how come when you level up and get on your sprinkle lifestyle that you lose friends or it's hard to find friends or women start acting a certain way? Well, the answer is you have to have the same type of friends that are on the same type of path, that share the same type of mentality, lifestyle, goals, and such. Okay. You can't have your pick me friends while you're sitting over there living the life, not having to work, having bills paid for, having a life of leisure while they're sitting there struggling, paying for their dusty. It won't mix when y'all have a conversation. You know why? Because you're just going to try to help her and she's going to defend her dust. And what's going to happen is she's going to start being resentful and you're going to start being like, well, why can't you see and why can't you open your eyes? So a lot of times, some friendships that you've had before your level up or your sprinkle lifestyle change, you're going to have to let those friendships go or just be friends on a more surface level. You're probably going to have less time to hang out with those types of friends because y'all are no longer in the same type of lifestyle. Y'all have less in common and y'all are having more opposing views now. Because what do girls do when they get together? They like to go shop. They like to talk about their relationships or their personal lives and, have brunch or lunch and go have fun, go do something together, right? Well, you can't do that with someone who's struggling. It's hard to go out with women who always have to, make up excuses of why they can't afford something, why they can't do something, why their man is this and why their man is that. So you're going to lose those type of friends. They're going to fall away naturally because you're elevating your lifestyle and yourself to a different level to where you're going to need different types of friends or different types of people to hang around. Now, you don't have to label everyone your friend. They could be an associate. They could just be someone you hang out with. You don't have to tell them your whole life secrets or whatever. But you're not going to be able to continue to hang around people that don't agree with the choices that you make and the lifestyle that you have chosen. It's just not going to go together. Okay. So sometimes they can be happy for you and sometimes you can teach them and they can also level up too. But if you're finding some, pushback or some resentment, then just let it go. Okay. And a lot of times women deal with, oh, well, you've changed. Oh, well, you're not who you used to be. Okay, good. Because I'm supposed to grow and become who I want to be. Okay. And if you do the same thing, we wouldn't be having this conversation. And sometimes you need to have a real conversation with some of these so-called friends because they need to know how you're thinking. And sometimes when you tell them the truth, they can't deny it. So for example, you can say, well, I was tired of dealing with men that I had to make excuses for. I was tired of dealing with dust. I was tired of working. And I know that I look good enough to where I can do more and, receive more in my life. So that's the choice that I made. Okay. If you don't agree with it, that's okay. I perfectly understand that. But I'm not going to continue to stay in a lifestyle that didn't fit me. And so basically you're saying I've outgrown you. And if you're not willing to grow and do better for yourself and you want to stay and struggle with the dust, then so be it. But I'm out. And they'll make up their mind whether that's what they want to do or not. And sometimes they will resent you, but that's okay because you can't take everyone with you when you level up anyway. Just can't do it. All right. You can be cordial, you can be friendly, but you don't have to hang out with them. You don't have to do things with them. You can just text them on the phone. Hello, how are you? Hope all is good. Da da da. Like their stuff on social media, but you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. Okay, you be who you are and let them be who they are. That's it. Okay, you said this male nurse gave you his number and he knows you're in nursing school, but should I go with the nurse or level up and get me a lawyer to go? Sprinkle. Here's my thing. If he's paying bills, if he's paying for stuff, let him pay. Let him pay for stuff if he's paying for stuff. Okay. Let him flex with his nurse check and save all your money. He's not husband. he's just dinner, right? He put him down on your phone or the free food and maybe, some nice, little mall shopping. Okay. That's not husband though. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Andrea, class is in session, always listening to you. Thank you, girl. Put him under nice dinners and birthday gifts. He can afford it. Keep your options open. Date several. Don't just date him. If you're gonna date a nurse, date a doctor, nurse, and a lawyer. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Mary Ann, sprinkle, thank you, girl. Katira asked, thank you, girl, for being a member. So why y'all not making money? We are making money. We keeping money, making money, spending his money. We're doing it all. So here's the deal. If you look good, all you got to do is ask. That's how you make money. If you look good, all you got to do is wait until somebody offers you some money. If you look good, you can save up all that money that those men gave you and start a business online. If you look good, you don't have to work too hard. That's all I'm saying. If you want to work, you have options. So you could get money. You could work from home. You could start a business. You could sell lashes online. You could do whatever you want. Just get the money. Keep your money. Spend his money. Okay? That's it. But nobody needs to be out here clocking in and asking permission to go somewhere, to the bathroom, on vacation. If you still work at a place or you gotta ask permission to go to the bathroom or tell somebody you in the bathroom, it's time to go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It sound like elementary school. Okay. That's how to deal with jealousy from girlfriends. Have to cut some. Oh, you have to deal with. You don't deal with them. You just cut them off, like you said. You did the right thing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You can't hang. Just say you can't hang. Goodbye. That's it. There's no explanation needed. That's literally it. Okay. And sometimes women need to see you as the example before they want to level up. So you may temporarily lose that connection, but you may get it back later when they see the light. Okay. So I wouldn't burn bridges and I wouldn't say anything like, oh, I don't want you to be my friend anymore. I'm just going to distance myself until you figure it out. Okay. So that's all. You only distance yourself when they need some time to figure stuff out. And if they never figure it out, then the distance stays. Okay. A lot of times women want to go out and hang out with other women. And I saw a lot of ladies out this weekend having, girls' day or girls' afternoon. They didn't have any trouble finding ladies that have the same mentality and the same mindset because they're all going to be in the same type of places. Just like I tell y'all to go on the rich side of town to find men with money, same thing. If you are looking for friends or people that are more on your level and, caliber, go and, hang out on other sides of town where there's more money, where women are doing, exactly what you're doing. And you'll probably meet more people that have the same mentality as you. Okay. Because a lot of times it's literally so easy to meet new people if that's what you want. So you got to get out of your comfort zone and go be in the places that you actually want to be versus the places that you are and don't want to be. Okay. And sprinkle sprinkle lifestyle and friends can bring people together because like since people have been like hashtagging sprinkle sprinkle and spreading the reels and the TikToks, more people know about that. So literally you have a catchphrase literally to meet new people. Like, sprinkle sprinkle. And if you see somebody look around, they're about that lifestyle. Sprinkle sprinkle, right? So buy the merch, get you sprinkle sprinkle shirt. You go to the gym on the nice side of town, you might see a fellow sprinkle sprinkle girl in there and get your journals, sprinkle sprinkle journals. get you a pen when you take out your pen to write something down, and you're like, ooh, sprinkle, sprinkle, So, meet people on your level. Don't try to reach back, because if they want to get to where you are, they're gonna allow you to lead by example, and hopefully, watch some of these videos and help themselves get to that next level. Um, and I appreciate all of you guys, all of your comments and sprinkles, donations, and all of that. KB, sprinkle. You're lonely after leveling up. Where do I find a friend? Go to the rich side of town, man. Go to lunch on the rich side of town. Go to happy hour on the rich side of town. It's the same thing when you find men. You're going to see other women out there doing the same thing you're doing. So you might as well go say hi. Okay? Get out, go to the expensive stores, go to the mall, go to the ladies section, or go to the expensive store, the ladies shop. I mean, you're going to find like-minded people everywhere. They just have to be in the right places. There's no way you're going to find a pick-me who's taking care of a dusty, struggling, having baby mama drama in a store where dresses cost $500 and up. There's no way. You ain't going to find it. You go to a restaurant or a bar where everything on the menu is $70 and up. You ain't going to find pick-me up in there at the bar. You ain't going to find no dust mama up there at the bar. I promise you. Okay, so that's why you got to go places that you're going to meet like-minded people on the same level, or at least, and if you're not even on that level yet, you're going to meet women on that level that can help you get to that level by example alone. Okay, now y'all already know, when y'all go out, y'all see all these women and they be pulling all these rich men, and most of y'all and a lot of y'all look just as good as they do. So what's the secret? It's where you go. Hourglass slippers with sprinkle. What should you say if you're dating a provider and he asks me why I stayed in my last relationship for 15 years with no marriage? Okay, well, he shouldn't know that anyway. Number one, he shouldn't know that you are in a marriage for 15 years unless you already told him, or a relationship. He shouldn't know any of that. You told him too much. Sprinkle. If you already told him and the cat's out the bag, whatever, then say he never proposed and I was dumb to stay. Just take the blame. It's like, you know what? I was dumb. I didn't know any better. I was acting married when I wasn't, and I would never do that again. That way he already know you ain't the one to try to take advantage of. Okay? Just tell him the truth. Look, I was dumb, young and dumb. I didn't know any better. I didn't even know I was basically married anyway without no ring. And never again. I know my value now. Sprinkle. Don't do that. Don't go out and tell people that. Or just lie and say you were married. That looks better. I would rather lie and say, oh, I was married 15 years than I was with a dude that didn't give me no ring after living with him for 50. I would lie straight up. Sorry, you need to start making up a lie. Write it down in your write it down in your sprinkle journal. Next time they ask, you was married. Period. Because I'm not finna tell nobody I was that dumb. Nope. They gonna start to think you that dumb again. All right. So now that you've already told them, all you gotta say is, I'll never make that mistake again. That was the stupidest thing I ever did. I know my worth now. Own it and move on. Okay. Y'all, these ladies are giving y'all some good excuses to also add to that. I said tell the truth if you've already told the truth, because you can't untell the truth. She's already told the truth. If she had lied in the beginning, like I always tell people to do, she wouldn't have to say that. But now that she's already started with the truth, she can't go back and say, oh, well, never mind, I was married. So you already told him the truth. You might as well just own it. There ain't nothing you can do about it unless you lied in the beginning. Okay. What if they start asking how long you were in a relationship? It's none of their business. It's none of the whatever sounds good, that's gonna get you some money. That's what you say. Okay. None of it is their business. You're not liable to tell anyone the truth if you don't want to. It's none of their business. You can make up whatever they need to hear at the time to get what you need to get. Okay. Just understand this. Just because a question is asked doesn't mean you tell the truth or the answer. It means you give an answer. It might not be the answer that's true, but it's an answer. Okay. So stop thinking that you're supposed to tell the truth. It is not that serious. Okay. If somebody asks you your home address on the first date, are you going to give it to them? If someone asks you where you work, where your kids go to school, if you have kids, are you going to tell them? I mean, at what point do we start keeping information to ourselves that is undeserved to people? Like, I'm so serious. Y'all be telling everybody everything. Like, they don't deserve that. So stop. I'm telling y'all lie after lie. If I'm on a date with you, I don't know you, you ain't getting the whole truth, period. If you stick around long enough to figure out the truth, then that's when you deserve it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. What part of Dallas to move to? Girl, I don't know. I don't live in Dallas. Okay. If anybody lives there, y'all help her out. Find a good place to live. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, sprinkle, sprinkle lifestyle and friendships. You'll find your new group of people if you stay keeping your standards high, going to nice places, and don't drag your pick Misha friends along with you. Let me help y'all. If you're going to a nice leveled up place to mingle, freestyle, or whatever, don't drag your pick Misha friends with you if all they're going to do is complain and block you. Okay. And it's better to go out alone anyway, but if you got to bring someone on your own level and your own mentality, because a lot of times these pick Mishas are going to block you from a lot of things, making new friends, getting approached, etc., etc. So make sure you're not dragging them along. If you want to hang out with Pick Misha, y'all hang out wherever she like to hang out, and then go hang out by yourself or with a like-minded friend. Don't drag her to the places that she's going to block you from getting any type of attention or, someone approaching. Okay. It's dangerous to go out alone if you're going out in a bad neighborhood. If you're going out during the daytime, like I tell y'all to go out during the daytime, and you're going to a place where, there's lots of people that have money, and there's lots of people that are, just brunching or just hanging out for the day, it's less dangerous. If you're going out at night by yourself in a skimpy dress to a club on the bad side of town, of course it's dangerous, but that's not where you're going. Okay. So remember, when I say go out alone, I'm not talking about going out to the shady places. I'm talking about going out to the places where money is. Oh, Perlovi, sprinkle, sprinkle. He is my provider, but I catch feelings after some time. We have 26-year age gap. Should I say I'm serious or look forward and get the bag? Why do you have to say anything? Just continue to get the bag. If the feelings continue, then great, but you're not going to tell him. If his feelings aren't doing the same thing, if he doesn't feel more emotionally attached to you than you are to him, then cut it. Don't even feel that for him. Just collect the money. Remember, they're supposed to like you 10 times more. If that's not happening on his end, then stop. Stop worrying about it and just collect your money from him. Okay? Y'all keep rushing things. If you're developing feelings for a man, ask yourself, is he developing feelings for you? the answer is no, then you're not developing feelings for him, because he's supposed to already have those feelings for you, for you to even start developing any type of emotional attachment to a man. They're supposed to have it to you first. Why? Because you are the woman and you are the prize, and they're supposed to chase you and prove themselves to you, not the other way around. So just collect the money, and if he doesn't start to feel the same way, then if you can't control your emotions and get your money, then you need to go find someone else that you're less attached to. You need to be dating more than one at the same time anyway. Oh, Emil, sprinkle, sprinkle. How to make new friends while being shy and awkward. Drink tequila. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Drink. Loosen up, ma'am. Take a CBD. I don't know. Loosen up. Because y'all are always asking me how to make stuff when you're shy. Get unshy. Open your mouth. Speak. Okay? You got a choice. Either sit there and look stupid and shy, or open your mouth and speak. It's that simple. Okay? What do y'all do at work when you're shy? Do you talk to customers? Do you answer the phone because you're so shy? Do you, when people ask you a question, do you not answer it because you're so shy? Open your mouth and speak. Okay. Should we settle? Your husband still don't provide fully, just the rent. Girl, heck no. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's not no husband material. If he's already your husband, you tell him about a second stream of income or another job he can go get at the same time. So if he's too busy working 2 jobs, he ain't gonna be having time to drink and do drugs, ma'am. Tell him to go get 2 jobs. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Alleviate all the problems at once by making him have 2 jobs. Okay, glass slippers. You said 15 years in a relationship. You didn't tell him he's a friend of my sister's husband. He already knew a little about my relationship. He doesn't know specifics. Okay. Well, tell him there was something holding you back from getting married or something. Like, lie and say he was already married and it was illegal. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but it's going to be a lie. It's going to be a good lie to make it seem like you weren't stupid. That's all I'm going to say. Girl, I say, you know what? He did ask me to marry him. I said yes, but then, he was still married to someone else, and so it was illegal. And he didn't want to get divorced from his other wife because she had issues and needed his insurance. Girl, lie. Say you did it for the woman so she could have some medical insurance because something was wrong with her. So you was trying to be nice. It's a good lie. Makes you look like a good person, an understanding person. But then say, I will never do that again, and I should have put myself first. But it is what it is. Just lie. Make it a good. Y'all need to start being more creative and writing down stuff, because that's a good story. You can really make that into like a Lifetime or a Hallmark movie or something, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The funny thing is, some of y'all who actually write y'all's lies and techniques and strategies down, y'all go back years later after y'all are in the lifestyle that you want. Y'all could probably write a whole book. Y'all could probably get y'all movie sold on Hallmark or Lifetime. I promise you. There's a movie. The stuff that we coming up with over here. Okay. Good ways to meet new friends, like in the sprinkle sprinkle lifestyle. Go to grand openings of stores in different areas, like with rich zip codes. Go to fundraisers, galas that cost money, like a lot of people write stuff off on their charity donations, and just go there not to meet men. Sometimes if you're looking for friends, go to meet friends, and maybe another time you can go to meet men. But if you're looking for like-minded women, you need to also make efforts to go freestyling to find new friends that have the same type of thinking. Okay. How not to feel bad when men are genuine. When you find one, let me know, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Miss Anam, sprinkle, sprinkle. Do you offer an audio version of your book? No, I'm only offering hard copies and paperbacks. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, though. I hope you get it. I don't feel bad because they're going to lie to you eventually anyway. And if a better opportunity comes along, they'll cheat on you too. So I'm not getting ready to feel guilty about what I'm doing at all. Okay, you live long enough, you understand. Okay. So your friendship isn't okay. So a lot of times y'all are looking for friendships when you just need to be looking for like-minded women. They don't have to be your best friend. You don't have to tell them all your secrets. You could just hang out with them, look cute, and then go your separate ways afterwards. You only got to text all the time on the phone. A lot of y'all are still hanging on from like high school, elementary, and junior high school type friendships. When you get grown, your friendships get grown. That means you don't share everything. Not everything is none of your friends' business. So a lot of y'all don't know the difference between like childhood friendships and grown women friendships. Grown women friendships don't tell each other everything. It's because it's not their business. And life changes a lot when you're older. People change jobs, they move different locations. So you're not going to be able to keep the same friends anyway in order to invest that much into them. What you're looking for simply is company and conversation with another like-minded woman. So therefore, just treat it like what it is. Don't treat it like you're supposed to, text me back and call me and getting all emotionally attached to someone who is just probably a temporary friend in your level up, or a friend that you can call on when you want to meet for drinks and just, look cute with another chick. Okay. That's it. It's not that serious. Stop making friendships so serious. Okay. But okay, Sprinkle Sprinkle, thanks for the super sticker. Because y'all are treating friendships like y'all are still in junior high school and besties and making friendship bracelets for each other and telling y'all deepest, darkest secrets. That's what these journals are for. Tell yourself. Because as soon as y'all get mad at each other or don't like each other no more, guess what? You done told everything. Oh, Magic, Sprinkle Sprinkle, thank you, girl. And now you feel dumb. So stop doing that. A friendship has a grown woman friendship has nothing to do with telling each other everything. I promise you. Okay. You said I missed a super chat? Oh my gosh. Let me change Sprinkle Sprinkle. You chose wrong, but now too late. Married a man who provide but tortures verbal, emotional abuse. What to do? Tired of being belittled. Girl, start using your mouth and cuss him back out. You ain't learned nothing from this channel yet? If he's emotionally abusing you, emotionally abuse him. And get better at it than he can. Then no matter what he says, it's just a joke because you can do better. Y'all see how these dusties sometimes come in here and be trying to talk trash and not just put them to shame? You need to be able to do the same with your mouth, ma'am. Oh, hiya, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Sure, you always go to the nice places and restaurants by yourself and look super nice, but never get approached by men. What should I do? Okay, what are you doing? Are you looking flirtatious? Are you making eye contact? Are you dropping stuff and letting them pick it up? Then that's why. Are you asking loud questions like you're a dumb idiot so that they can hurry up and rescue you by giving you the right answer? For example, you're sitting at the bar, right? You're saying, "Oh my gosh, is there any cool places around here that I could do A, B, C, and D?" And say it a little loud so you know the dude is in earshot and can hear you. And the bartender's gonna be like, "Well, I don't know." And then if this dude knows, he's gonna chime in if he thinks you're attractive, right? Or if he's sitting next to you looking at a menu, you're looking at your menu and it's like, "I don't know, I've never been here before. What's good? What are you getting?" You know? Or you say, or you drop a napkin or something. It's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." Lean in, show him your neck, make sure he can smell your good perfume or whatnot. And then say, when he gives it to you or puts it back up there, look him in the eye, say, "Thank you so much." Then he's gonna start talking to you because now he has an in to start conversation without looking creepy. Okay. Y'all gotta let yourselves look like you're approachable. That means you're speaking, you're playing dumb, you're asking questions, you're dropping stuff, you're allowing men several ways and opportunities to approach you without seeming creepy. So that's all you gotta do. Okay. You say you got yelled at by Bonetta at work yesterday. You got second-hand embarrassment for her and thought of Bonetta. You silly. Girl, do they I don't even I'm not even gonna we're not talking about her no more. I thought she was gone. I haven't seen bonnets outside of the house since years ago. Not where I live anyway. Okay. Um, you see teach how to manipulate for betterment of self. Okay. Deal with men who are better for yourself, which means they have money. And figure out how to get it from them by manipulation. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There you go. Okay. I just did that. You can stop spamming now. I just told women how to get money to better themselves from men by manipulating. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, friendships. Okay, now this is where you need to draw your lines with friendships. Okay. Now I'm going to tell y'all something. If it's not a real friend or a close friend and it's just a hangout friend, okay. If you're single, great. But when you get into any type of relationship, make sure you keep your friendships and your relationships at a healthy distance. That doesn't mean totally separate them. I mean, keep them at a healthy distance. Okay. Because some of y'all be acting like y'all's friends are y'all sisters or your family. And that's not the truth. Okay. So keep a healthy professional distance between grown women friends and your families and your relationships, because a lot of people keep crossing the line and they wonder why. You never do that. They should know they shouldn't know more about you than your family knows about you. They shouldn't know more about you than your bank knows about. They shouldn't know a lot of things about you. And sometimes it's best to keep it that way. Or and they won't mind because they don't care either. If they're on the same mentality, they're just trying to get some money from some dude too and live the sprinkle sprinkle lifestyle. So y'all have to stop thinking that friendships mean you have to share everything and be close and this is that. That's not what it means. You can literally just leave that to your old elementary, junior high, high school type of friendships. We are grown women now. We have grown relationships. Okay. Hold on. I said I missed super chat. Okay. You said how to get your husband to pay for plastic surgery, and does smoking weed make you ratchet? Okay. In my opinion, if your husband wants you to get plastic surgery and he pays for it, and you want plastic surgery too, then tell him that's what you want for your next birthday or whatever holiday. Also, does the smoking weed make you ratchet? If your skin has a gray tinge to it, your lips are looking gray and brown too, and you smell like weed, yes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, KK, thank you, girl. If people can tell you smoke weed, the answer is yes. Now, if no one knows that you're smoking weed, you don't look like you smoke weed, your skin don't look like you smoke weed, you don't smell like you smoke weed, then who would know? But if people can tell that you smoke weed, then the answer is yes, it is ratchet. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What do you think about auntie interrogating your fiance? Unless you're interrogating him about how much money he got, then he don't need to be interrogated. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Katerina, sprinkle, sprinkle. He's in a bad financial condition now, and I told him I ain't paying no trips or dates, and he got mad. What did I say? What does it say about it? It means he's broke. Move on to the next man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. On to the next. Maybe when men run out of money, they run out of women. Okay? Don't hold on to nobody that can't give you what you need. When men run out of money, they run out of women. Okay? Even Jay-Z said it. All that money in one night, when all that money gone, all the pigeons take flight. Let's talk about Mike Tyson. Okay? You get a lot of money, you spend it all, you don't know how to invest it and save and all that kind of stuff. It ain't the woman's fault. They attracted to the money, not the brokenness. So when all the money is gone, the women are gone too. Okay. You ever seen a broke dusty man who used to talk about how much he had with all the women? No, ain't no women left around. You see homeless man on the street with a bunch of women following behind him, talk about, hey, no. Why? Because no money, no honey. Okay. Thank you. You just got on my Patreon. Tier 2, sprinkle, sprinkle. I probably have to which Patreon? The SheRaSeven one? All right. Just post something under my last post and I'll message you. Okay. Post something under the last post on the Patreon, and after the video or sometime today, I'll go message you. You should be able to do it. It probably just takes a little while to register. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or maybe it's tier 3. I'm not sure. It could be tier 3, but just in case, just write down and I'll text you. Okay. The Cash App is up on the screen. If y'all can't, someone's asking to send donations. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hey, y'all. Okay, so let me see. There was something I wanted to show y'all, but let's see if I still got it on my phone. Oh, okay. Here we go. Y'all go get the Sprinkle Sprinkle book. It's on Amazon. All right. Y'all can go get. There's a hard cover and paperback. So it's like a little sprinkle sprinkle. It's on Amazon, available now. Y'all get the new book. Appreciate you. Oh, Anna, how do I upgrade myself to look expensive with a limited budget? The places I can afford have cheap looking clothing and accessories. Go thrift shopping, baby. Go thrift shopping. You can get nice expensive pieces at the thrift store. Go to thrift stores or Goodwill selects in rich areas, because all the rich ladies go take their clothes there when they're done with them, and they done with them quick because they need to go shopping more. So they have to clear out their closets. Go to the nice area of town, go to those thrift shops and buy expensive pieces, or shop online. They got Poshmark, Real, and all those types of stores, and you can get a lot of stuff for cheap. Okay, just type in the name brand that you're looking for or the expensive type of pieces that you're looking for online, and you can literally negotiate the price for a lot of pieces of clothing on Poshmark, or you can go to thrift shops or resale shops. Okay. Your boyfriend of 1 year has daughter pays child support, rent, groceries, but my share of the month is $400. Want him to understand I don't want to. Okay, tell him, say, starting next month, I'm not paying no $400 no more. You're going to have to find another way. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And just stop doing it. Just tell us, like, next, whenever he asks for some, say, you know what? I got something to tell you. So next month, I'm not paying $400 anymore. I think it's time for you to become the man that you're supposed to be and be a total provider. And if you got a problem with it, he ain't getting none. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But how hard is it to get an extra additional $400 a month? It ain't that hard. He can do it. All right. If he has a problem with it, then is it really worth losing you over $400 a month? Is it really worth you going out looking for a sugar daddy for $400 a month? I mean, is it really worth you going on a date with another man who can get you $400 a month because he can't do it? Is it really worth it? Is it really worth him not getting none because he can't find a way to earn a $400 extra? Let that be up to him. Okay. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You say you just lie, say you don't got it? Exactly. Say, I ain't got it. Tell me you had to help your grandma or something. Okay. So When it comes to friendships, ladies, don't tell them all your business. Don't tell them all your relationship business. Don't tell them nothing either. Y'all are there to hang out, to look cute together, and to attract wealthy men. That's all y'all there for. Y'all ain't there to do much else. Keep your business your business. And let me tell you why. Because some of y'all talk too much as it is. And if you get in the habit of talking too much to women, you definitely gonna be dumb when it comes to men talking too much and giving out too much information to everybody. So the point that I'm making is learn how to control what comes out of your mouth. Learn how to control and strategically create relationships, friendships, whatever, to work for you instead of against you. Okay. And learn how to do all those things while not getting emotionally attached. That's going to be the best thing that you've ever done. I promise you. Because once you are, around like-minded people, remember why you're there. You're not there to become their best friend in the world and, drive off a cliff together like on Thelma and Louise. That's not why you're there. You're there to attract a man, give you some money to pay these bills. And maybe if they got a friend or whatnot, and to live the same sprinkle lifestyle, to be able to shop, eat in the same place and not be lonely, obviously. But you're not there to become Thelma and Louise. Y'all get it? All right. And when it's time to let the friendship go, you'll have no problems because you're not attached. Okay. Oh, Hannah, sprinkle. You asked your sugar daddy to increase your allowance from 2K, 3K, and he said, let's see how it goes for the next 2 months. Okay, well, let's see how it goes. Sprinkle. Don't give him none until he agrees. Okay, wear the same dress 3 times in a row. See if he wants to take you shopping. Sometimes you gotta act a fool to get what you want in this world. Okay, let me tell y'all. You show up on a date 2, date 3, date 4 with the same dress on. He's gonna be like, I need to take you shopping. This is the only dress I have to go out. It's perfect. I mean, we're going to different places, right? No one's seen me in this. Make him take you shopping, man. You know he got shopping money, then make sure he takes you shopping. Put the same dress on, the same shoes. I'm telling y'all some tips. Write them down. Show up on date 2 with the same dress, date 3 with the same dress. Just tell them this is my date dress. I ain't got no other clothes to wear on dates, unless you want me to wear some gym clothes or some office clothes. Then he gonna say, well, I need to take you shopping. Really? And then the pretty woman music start playing in the background. All right? Y'all learn how to get these clothes. For the shop. Remember, if you have more than one anyway, wear the same dress with the one you don't really care if you keep him or lose him. And that way, he likes you more because you don't really care if you keep him or lose him. And it's going to be easier for him to take you shopping if you're wearing the same dress. Okay. You got another one over here. You can change your dress if you really like that one, or you're trying to look good and stuff on his arm and y'all trying to represent or whatnot. But with the one that's, wear the same dress so you can take a shopping, man. Hey, Shira, I rejected a dusty attorney who couldn't afford me after asking for more dust-free era. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle. Yes, they're going to have to either get with it or go on to the next Pygmisha. And think about this. Like I said, you're doing your good deed because you're making him do better. If you want someone like you, you're going to have to step it up. So you're helping the next woman who has the same standards, and hopefully he learned his lesson. He ain't going to repeat the same dumb mistake. Okay. So either way, we're all helping each other level up to the next level and get the type of men that are providers. Because when we shoot down a guy who's not meeting our standards, we're teaching them a lesson so that the next woman that has the same type of standards, they either learn from their mistake and change and do better, or they don't. So if every woman does this, they're literally teaching Dusties a lesson for the next woman. So it's kind of like pay it forward for the next chick. And hopefully somebody did the same for you. Okay. So when you reject Dusties or men that can't meet your standards, what you're literally doing is paying it forward for the next chick. just like someone's going to do for you. If y'all accepting the less than you want, and y'all are accepting dust, y'all are doing the same thing, passing dust forward. So who wants dust? No, nobody. All right. Stop. Stop passing on. Like if I don't care what their profession is, are they a provider? Okay. It's cool to brag on somebody, but when you dig in your purse when the bill comes, that ain't bragging no more. It's cool to brag on somebody when bill paying time comes. It's not bragging no more. You got a title, well then act like you got a title and be a provider. So titles mean nothing if they don't come with provisions. Period. Make sure they're paying. They want to stay, they gotta pay. Okay. You say make the world a dust-free place for you and for me. Dust the world. Make it a dust-free zone for you and for me and the entire human race. Uh-oh, Marley, sprinkle, sprinkle. Have a few houses. Should I lie? Not mention. Girl, don't tell no man you got no houses. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's a secret. Those are family houses. That's your family. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't tell nobody nothing, man. Keep your stuff quiet. That is none of their business anyway, unless they're trying to buy them houses. Think about it. Okay. Why does that need to even come up in a conversation? Oh, by the way, I have houses. Okay. Why does it need to come up at all? Unless they're interested in buying them houses and them houses are on the market, they don't need to come up in no conversations. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. And still you don't own them. You just, representing. Don't ever tell nobody nothing that's not their business. You say, I wonder what you were like in your healing era. I never needed to heal because I never cared in the first place. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When you don't care, you can't get hurt. Then you don't need to heal. You just tell people how it is. And if they accept it, they do. If they don't, they don't. If y'all keep getting emotionally attached to people and having to heal all the time, that's because you did it wrong. Okay. Y'all think about that. If every time y'all get in a relationship after you get out, you got to heal, what type of relationship was that? If it wasn't about no money and you ain't leaving with more than you came in with, that's your fault. That's your fault for taking torture. Your fault. You don't need to heal every time you get out of a relationship. You need to move on and do better, just like a job. When you leave your last job, don't your next job supposed to pay more? Don't it supposed to be better? Don't it supposed to have a better title? Then what you doing? Uh-oh, Maria. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Y'all need to treat relationships like jobs and careers. You don't need to heal after you lose your job, do you? Unless you fail on the job and they paying you. No. If not, then why do people need to heal? That's so stupid. Why are y'all injuring yourselves? Just go get the money. You don't have to worry about all of that. Oh, Talisha, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. The healing era means getting money era. Heal with money. And you'll never have to heal again. All right. Hold on. Hello. Mm-hmm. The black, the brown, the black, the brown. The black, is it black or brown? Or is it bronze? Okay, that one. No. Whatever color we got now. Okay. All right. looks bronze to me though. Men don't know colors. Call him. Okay, sorry. Doing some like you gotta buy something for the house and they don't know what color. Uh-oh, thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Red Divine, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Okay. You're a black woman. I want a white man. What can I do? Look like the type of black woman a white man wants. Sprinkle Sprinkle. No baby hairs down to your eyebrows. That's number one. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Hang out on their side of town. Don't use so much slang if you use slang. Don't talk about the past relationships. Just act like you're the prize and like everybody you've dated have been providers. That's all. It's that simple. It's not that hard. Just look good, put them baby hairs away, and you'll be fine. Somebody said get you a hard wig. All right. If a man asks me what I want, gifts should I request for? Yeah, send links to the exact type of gifts you want, man, so they can get it right. What about eyelashes? If your eyelashes look like caterpillars or cocoons, no. Okay. Stop doing all them ratchet looks, okay? You'll be fine. Okay. You see, here's the thing. Let me tell y'all, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I can't give y'all information that I don't know. I know what I know because I've lived it or I've experienced people that have experienced it. But what I'm saying is confidence and just don't be ratchet. That goes a long way. Okay. Confidence and don't be ratchet. That's all I can tell you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, and some of y'all, okay, and some of y'all are asking questions, but about different races. Are you in a relationship with a man for a long-term relationship, or is it a fetish relationship? So y'all have to know the difference. Okay, and y'all can figure that out. Okay. Stop spamming. Pay if you want her to notice you. Okay, TC. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So you said when is the ideal time to do the panty trick on the second date? Girl, if he likes you way more, yes. Okay. Right after y'all finish y'all's meals, go to and excuse yourselves to the restroom. They're rebuilding fence. Okay. They're rebuilding our fence. Okay. We're having some renovations done. Okay. So definitely after the meal. Oh, AG, sprinkle, sprinkle. Stop spamming. Do this if you want her to answer you. Thank you, AG. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Uh-oh, Celine. Hey, Shira, is acne a turnoff? I have been getting treatments. You got acne treatments? Okay. Delayed, but going out, but should I go, but just go out anyway? Girl, just throw on all that makeup and go out, man. The old ones can't see anyway. Ain't gonna see nothing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-oh, Che. Girl, okay, get you an old man who can't really see that well, and they don't really care about acne. Shoot, acne mean you still young. Hey y'all, sorry. They're doing some stuff outside and messed up whatever. I'm back. Can y'all see me now? I'm so sorry, y'all. They're doing stuff outside and I'm back. Okay. Y'all tell them what it is, because I don't feel like explaining it. All right. You said, what's the panty trick? Y'all got to go find the old videos, ma'am. It's where you put an extra pair of panties in your purse and you excuse yourself to the restroom, pretending like you took them off. And you reach under the table when you get back and you say, I have a gift for you. And then you hand them to him in his hands under the table. And then when he brings it up to see what it is, he's going to be like, and stuff it in his pockets or his jacket or whatever and be like, oh my gosh, you know. And then whatever you ask for or whatever you mention you need right then and there, he's going to be trying to give it to you. Okay? Just say, just something to remember me by. That way he think you want to give it to him, so he want to give you some money or buy you whatever you need or take you shopping or take you out again. You know what I'm saying? So keep you an extra pair of underwear in your purse, spraying with some nice perfume. Okay. You'll refuse yourself, make sure they thongs or something, girl. I don't know. Keep it in your purse so you still have on real underwear. You still have your underwear on. He just don't think you do. He just think you took them off. What to get? You want to get in shape? Should you go Goldie build and builds muscles and Pilates? What work do you suggest? I suggest anything that you like to do that doesn't seem like work. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You'll stick to it more if you like it. Okay. Or you like the environment. Thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. And also, like, if you go to a Pilates class and stuff, you'll probably meet friends. Go to a rich area, go to Pilates in a rich area, go to a gym in a rich area, and you'll probably meet friends that are on your same caliber as well. Okay. Don't go to them 9.99 gyms. Okay. Go to the ones that cost money, get your sugar daddy to pay for it, whatnot, or whatever. Or splurge and pay for it yourself, get the money back later. It's better to work out in nice gyms and nice areas because you're more likely to meet people with money, who know people with money, friends with money, friends who are already got sugar daddies who can introduce you to some more. It's really worth it to go and pay the extra membership fee to a place that you can meet people that have money. Okay, so stay out them $9.99 gyms. Sprinkle, sprinkle, unless you ain't got no choice. And sometimes they give you free passes if you consider joining an expensive gym anyway. They let you visit a few times before you make a decision. So you can get in to see if you like it anyway. Okay. So you go to university, should you try to make friends with wealthy people? Why would you try to make friends with broke people though? That's my question. If you're gonna make friends, make sure they got money, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Start hanging out with broke people, they're gonna start asking you for stuff. Nope. Do you want that? You said men like me, women. Of course they do. I'm mean all the time, and I don't know how, but I still get everything I want. To men, anyway. I don't know why. Sometimes I'm nice, then I'm mean, then I'm nice again. They be confused. They be like, I don't know, was she nice or mean? Both. Depends on what you're doing. Besides bills and trips, do you have any tips for long-term financial products he can help you with? Yes, girl. Cars, homes, jewelry, wardrobe. property, whatever, business ventures. Why not? How to get rid of inner negative thoughts that I may not meet providers. Um, Look like you will meet providers. Okay. If you look like you're going to meet providers, you won't have thoughts that you won't. Sometimes you got to start with the outside, work your way in if you're not confident within. You know, if you're confident within and you know you're going to find a provider, that's good. If you don't feel that way inside, then make the outside attract a provider so that when you attract a provider, then you'll finally accept that you can attract a provider. Okay. So make the outside attract the provider. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You might not think you can get one, but if you look like you can get one, then you can get one. Think about that. Make sure you look like you're gonna attract one. You sitting out there looking all cute, somebody's approaching if you look good, ma'am. I'm sorry. They are. Okay, you looking good to them. You might not be the best looking woman, but to that man that's passing by who got money in his pocket, who can provide, if you looking good to him, that's all that matters. Okay. So when all these Dusty's talking about you don't look this or you're that, you're not for them. Okay. They for Pick Misha and Pick Misha are for them. You are for whoever walking by who decides to stop, look your way, and approach. You're not for no dust. Okay. A lot of times the guys that you're going to attract who are going to be providers are going to be older, money, know what they want, and don't have to prove themselves or their manhood by how well they don't pay for a woman, except they're going to be able to prove it by how well they can pay for a woman. Okay. You see the difference? A Dusty will thrive and brag on how he didn't pay for a woman, when a real man with real money who's more mature is going to brag by spending the money on the woman and actually keeping the woman, getting the woman. Okay. So you will find a provider if you look like you can find a provider. That's it. It's literally that simple. Y'all making it too complicated. Okay. You said, is wearing glasses a turn off? It makes you seem more intelligent than what you are, and men like to be the smart ones in the relationship. Okay. Chile. Afternoon, Shira. How to avoid divorced old men that are looking for casual sex for money to relive their youth and looking for marriage. They are not. Okay. The best time to look for marriage is after about 5 years after those men have been divorced, because by then they've already done all of that and they're ready to settle down again. So if he has been divorced for longer than 5 years, he's more likely ready to remarry. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So ask them how long they've been divorced. If it's not longer than 5 years, then that's what they're out to do. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. What if you don't know how to have a conversation with men? Then it's just like having a conversation with anybody, except you're not telling the truth and you're setting them up to get money from them later. Literally, that's that simple. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You don't really have to talk to them. You just let them talk about themselves. You ask them questions and then let them talk. Oh, how was your day? Blah, 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 blah. So what did you do? Da, 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 da. Oh, where's the last vacation you went on? Da, 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 da. Oh, well, how's work? Da, 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 da. Let them talk about themselves. All you got to do is set them up so that they can talk for a long time. Men like to talk about themselves. So allow them to talk about themselves. You don't really have to do much. Then in between, they'll be like, oh my gosh, how impressive. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Oh my gosh, you're so smart. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Oh my gosh, you must really be an important figure. Oh my God, let them talk about themselves and chime in every once in a while and be taking mental notes on how to get their money later. Okay, that's all you gotta do. It's very easy. Let them talk about them. You don't have to be this person that's like You're not in an interview. It's not a job interview. Make them feel good while they're in your presence. That's the key. Uh-oh, unique, sprinkle, sprinkle. Early on, like 3, 5 after knowing they like me, okay, day 3, 5 after knowing that they like me. Should I be upfront about wanting an allowance, especially married men, or should I reveal this if they haven't mentioned sex? So if they ask you about anyone that you've dated, you tell them, it's like, oh, well, I'm used to dating guys that are, that like to take care of me and provide for me. And that is usually the type that I go for. But I have friends sometimes that I, may go out for a drink with, but that's literally it. But I don't like to be, out. Look, I like to be in a relationship where I'm totally provided for and I feel secure and safe in. So, the whole dating thing is kind of strange to me. I'd much rather be in a relationship where I can just be myself. So basically what you're saying is if you paid all these bills, if you put me on automatic deposit and I don't have to worry about money or I don't have to work if I don't want to, then we can be in a relationship. This is literally what you're saying because you don't do relationships with people who aren't providers and you usually don't like to date. You can have friends for drinks. So basically you're saying you're going to be my drink man who's going to buy me drinks when I see you at the bar or when I feel like drinking before my next date, or are you going to totally provide for me if you want more, or you're going to have to impress me more in order to get me interested in wanting to be with you. So you give them your options. You don't take their options. You see? And you got to look good. You got to look good enough to say those things. And they have to like you way more because those are the choices that you're giving them if they want to see you again or if they want to be in your life. That's literally it. If you're not there yet, then make sure you get there and the type of guys that you're dealing with like you way more. Oh, Danielle. Hi, Sheer, luxury world traveler who's been to 30 plus countries. I want to secure a provider now that I'm 25. How should I go about it? Just like I just said. Yeah. Everybody who you're attracting and dating, tell them you only are going to deal with providers. That's literally it. Every guy that I've only dealt with are providers. And I don't know how to act, I don't know any other way. So, my definition of a boyfriend is someone who pays all the bills. My definition of a husband and a boyfriend or whoever is someone who pays for everything and gives me an allowance and gives me money. That's my definition of a relationship. So if your definition of a relationship is different from theirs, then y'all aren't on the same page anyway. You're out of their league. They need to go find someone they can afford. That's literally what it is. And a lot of men who make a lot of money, if they really want you, they're going to do what you need them to do. Okay? So you just keep your standards high. Don't bend them from nobody. And eventually, the right person is going to come along and do what you need them to do. You can date more than one at a time if you need to find them faster, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, it's just a numbers game. It's literally a numbers game. That's why if you date more than one, you'll find them faster. Do I believe in female-male relationships? Sure, why not? Long as he got money. Ain't dealing with nothing broke, friendship or relationship-wise. Just because they want you, great. It's gonna cost. If not, still gonna cost because if you're gonna go out and hang out together, they still gotta pay because they're the man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What to do after or during an argument? Act like it never happened. Get back to the money, ma'am. Start talking about money after an argument. Okay, what's the argument about? Okay, well, I still need to get my money. I still want that. I still want that gift. You still have that link I sent you? Make it happen. Okay, nothing changes. We had a disagreement, but now I'm back on. You got to get right back on your Zoom and get your money, man. Uh-oh. New kind, sprinkle, sprinkle. Your provider calls me lazy when we argue. Good. Are you supposed to be a hardworking man? Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's like, yes, I am lazy. What do you want me to be, a hardworking man? unique. So bring up allowance on day one. Don't wait. No, it's okay. If you look like they're going to give you allowance whether you bring it up or not, yes. Or start talking about all the stuff you do for your grandma, how you paid her mortgage, and now you got to figure out how you're going to get your rent. You start talking like that, and they will offer. You see what I'm saying? So here's the difference. This man looking like who did it and why he ugly. Nobody even want to be seen in public with him, right? You can ask. You can ask him because you know the answer going to be what? Yes. But if he looks okay, he looks decent, you got to come up with the grandma story. Okay? So that's how you know the difference. If he likes you way more, he's slobbering every time he see you, he's happy, he pinching himself every 2 seconds to make sure he ain't dreaming, ask him. Okay? If he's not doing that, grandma story. Okay? Y'all have to know the difference. What to do during arguments? Say I said what I said. If you don't like it, oh well. On to the next. I'm not arguing with you. Don't argue with me. On to the next. Or just ignore them. Or go in your room, pretend like you're crying, and get online. You scroll through it, start your shopping cart. So when they ready to apologize, you got something for them to apologize with and for them to pay for. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay? We don't argue. We get paid. If it's a fake argument to get you a shopping spree, then go ahead, ma'am. When he say something hurtful, act like it really hurt. Go in your room, fake cry, start your shopping cart. When he trying to make up to you, he gonna come in, see what you doing. He offered to pay for that shopping cart, ma'am. Don't you know how to argue correctly? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. And besides, anything they're talking about, I'm not taking seriously anyway, unless they're talking about giving me some money. Why do old friends try to come back when you level up? Because they want you to teach them how to level up too. So if they're not trying to learn, then leave them exactly where they at. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said I'm gonna start an argument to get paid, girl. Do your thing. How do you deal with your fiance rude, shady male best friend? Is best to ignore him. Yeah, ignore him. It couldn't be me because I'd be making fun of him. I'd be like, "You jealous? You like him? Well, he's straight. At least to my knowledge. Unless it's something you ain't telling me." Shady bestie. Okay. Why are you so shady? Because you ain't got no woman? Go get some money. You can get a woman. You secretly in love with my man? Well, that's not really my problem now, is it? Maybe y'all need to have the talk. I would literally be so sarcastic and dry. They would just dismiss themselves and not bother me no more. Okay. Okay. You said I missed your super chat. Hold on. Let me see. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He found out you lied, Naomi. You told him you was 30. I'm actually 22. He's 33. He's very angry. He's not paying my bills, but pays for dates and bought me a dog. Okay, so you told him you was 30, but you're actually 32. Girl, if he worried about 2 years, then he's stupid. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What? Just tell him you forgot how old you were because you don't think about birthdays because you forever 25 in your mind. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what I do. Girl, I forgot how old I was. I'm 25 in my mind. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't keep track of that. That's what I would tell her. I don't really treat the I forgot that I was that old. I feel young, man. Okay. It's like, what? Oh, I forgot. I was 32. Shoot. How old am I again? I don't even remember. I literally have to ask my kids how old I am because I'd be forgetting sometimes. So how old am I? Are you sure? Do the math. They be busting out the calculator on their phone. Mama, you 44. Oh my gosh, I thought it was still 41. You're about to be 45, girl. Okay. So I don't remember how old I am either, child. It's not your fault. You just feeling too good and too young. Um, uh-oh. Joyous J, Sprinkle Sprinkle. How are you? Thanks for being a member. Appreciate you. Okay. Thank you. Anyway, what do you do when you're pretty, but other girls keep giving you dirty looks because they are jealous? That mean you look real good. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Own it, man. Own your beauty. Oh, badassy, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thanks for the super chat. Girl, I don't care if people looking at me dirty. That's because they ugly. How they supposed to look at you? Think about this. Let me ask you a question. Now, this sounds conceited because it is. But think about this. If you are a pretty girl and you see ugly women looking at you dirty, that's normal. So I don't know what your question is for. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You ever seen an ugly woman look at you? If they're truly, genuinely nice and they want to compliment you, they'll smile, whatever. But most people that's ugly and they see you looking good, they're going to give you a dirty look because they didn't take 2 hours getting dressed. They didn't take 2 hours in the mirror doing their makeup, looking cute. They didn't put in the effort and time that it took to look pretty. So it's not your fault that they don't take time to take care of themselves. It ain't your fault. I would be mad too if I didn't have an extra hour, 2 hours to get dressed and do whatever I want, wear what I want, get my hair how I want. I'd be mad too. But guess what? You're showing them that it's a possibility to look this good if you just put in some effort. That's all you're doing. You're showing them the possibilities. So you shouldn't be mad that you've shown them the possibilities. They're just mad at themselves. They're not mad at you. They're mad at themselves because they couldn't pull it off this time. But maybe next time they come out looking better. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Now, it's not my problem. It's their problem that they should have spent more time in the mirror. Okay. Y'all get my new book, Sprinkle, Sprinkle. That's the title of it. Sprinkle, Sprinkle by SheRaSeven. Yes. Go get it. It's on Amazon. Link is in the. I'm going to put the link again. Here you go. Y'all go get it. Sprinkle, Sprinkle. You said the nurse is waiting to take you out again. We went on several dates and it's not going anywhere. Girls, leave them dusty nurses alone. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go get you a doctor. Go get you an owner of a medical practice. Why are y'all wasting time on these nurses? Sprinkle, sprinkle. What he gonna do? Is he gonna pay your bills? Is he ready to take you shopping? You going on a shop spree? Y'all going? He paying for everything? Then why are you wasting time, man? Are you dating for fun or dating for funds? You pick. Okay. What? Should you take Uber to nice places when you don't own a luxury car yet? Okay, so if you're going to nice places and you don't own a luxury car, is your car clean? Is it at least 7 years? Is it at least a car that has been made in the last 7 years? Is this clean? Is it all the same color? Then drive your car, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're not supposed to have a luxury car until they buy you one. As long as it's not a ratchet car, you good, okay? If your car is older, almost 10 years old, and it's different shades and different colors, leave it at home, take that Uber. Okay, don't embarrass yourself. Yeah. Sure, how can I act more innocent? He said he likes inexperienced, innocent women so that he can show her the world. Okay, act dumb. All you gotta do is act stupid and dumb. What's that? Oh, I don't know. I've never done that before. I've never been there. All you have to do is lie. That's all innocence is ignorance. You don't know what nothing is. Okay? Act like Ariel from Little Mermaid when she come out the water. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go watch Little Mermaid act like that. Okay? We got. Okay. Men assume you're rich. I never tried to and never tried to provide for me. Well, then tell them. It's like, oh, thank you so much for treating me. It's so sweet. You're so generous. Make them providers in your mind with your mouth. Also, like, speak to them as a provider. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for treating me to dinner tonight. You're so sweet. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to take me shopping. I know we're gonna pick out some cute stuff so I can wear on our next date. Oh my gosh, you're so fun to hang out with. Oh, we have to do this again. We're having so much fun. Treat them like a provider. Your money is none of their business, man. There you go. Don't talk about it. You said make them feel appreciated for being the reason you are experiencing new things. Yeah. You said don't talk too much and act like everything is new. Fake it, ma'am. Fake it. Just like you fake, most women fake everything else. Just fake that too. Um, oh my gosh, I've never been here before. This is so nice. Girl, you be there every week. Okay. I don't know what to get. I've never been here before. Can you help me? What do you suggest? Oh my God, what else do you know about? You're so much fun. You said if you ugly, should you stay in school? Girl, if makeup and wigs can't help you, yes, stay in school, man. If you tried everything from makeup, wig, sculpting your face with contour and sucking it in, wearing like, different types of clothes. If none of that works for you, stay in school. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Uh-oh. That assy sprinkle, sprinkle. Your man stopped giving you money and gifts since you found out he got another girlfriend. What should I do? He gets angry when I ask for money now. You should go find you another one, man. What you doing? Where's your second option, third option? He got mad because you busted him. Well, then he need to get mad. Or you need to get mad when he bust you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That bet you he'll start giving you some money. Then you getting everything you want without talking to him. Girl, you got freedom. Go get you an extra one on the side. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's new opportunities waiting for you, man. Okay. Uh-oh, hold on. Let me see. You said I missed one of your super chats. Elise. Okay, your brother crashed your car and doesn't want to pay help. Girl, why is he driving your car? Sprinkle, sprinkle. First of all, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Second of all, don't let no man drive your car. I don't care if he's your brother or not. If he can't afford his own, then he don't need to be driving yours. You are enabling dust, even if it's in your family. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, brothers can be dusties too. So you letting some dude drive your car, he can't pay for his own car. You took the risk by letting a dusty take the wheel. It's your problem. He ain't gonna pay you back because he's dusty. Okay. Oh, he crashed into your car. Okay. Don't you have insurance, ma'am? Sprinkle. Well, y'all driving around here with no insurance? Go look in his glove box, call his insurance company, and call yours and make it happen. The deductible, are you talking about the deductible and all that kind of stuff? You said report it to the police? Well, guess it's time to find you a sugar daddy if your brother ain't gonna pay. Sprinkle. You said his insurance got to pay? Exactly. Okay. You said, yeah, he got to pay me. Make him pay you off over time. Call his insurance company. Bet you call that insurance company, it's going to go up. He going to pay. So don't make me call your insurance company. Report you as a hit and run. Sprinkle. Yeah, that's what I say. Okay, I guess I had to report it as a hit and run with the driver's license plate and with the license plate and everything. I got all the thing. I have all this info. You gonna pay or what? I'm turning you in. That's all you gotta say. Shall I report this as a hit and run, or are you gonna write me a check? You gonna put the cash in the cash app? Direct deposit, cashier's check? I take it all. PayPal too. Yes. Okay, what you gonna do? Because I'm about to call. Excuse me. Yes, I'd like to hit a hit. I'd like to report a hit. Yeah. Hold on. What you said? You got the money now? That's what I thought. Sprinkle. That's all you gotta do. All right. He said, is it worth dating at 16? Girl, if you want to go to prom, sprinkle. Mm. You want to go to homecoming and prom, I guess, ma'am. Sprinkle. That's sure. If you ask him for money, won't I look like a homeless girl? No. Do you look homeless, ma'am? Do you physically look homeless? Then the answer is no. You're going to look like you know your value and that you don't deal with no dudes and you don't waste your time unless dudes are providers. That's what you're going to look like. Okay. So literally, you're going to look like you know your value and you ain't finna sit up here and sit in this dude's face for free. Okay. You can tell the type of people that grew up with brainwashed, versions of men and women, like you're not supposed to ask for anything or else you'll look needy. Okay, well, I'm going to ask for everything because I need you to pay because I ain't going to do it. So whatever you calling it, at least you ain't going to call me broke. And I'm not getting ready to put my hand in my purse when I'm in the presence of a grown man, period. Y'all are dumb. Y'all doing that. If you put your hand in your purse in the presence of a grown man, then he need to stay home or stay where he was. Okay? Makes no sense. What to do if your friend makes jokes about me and she is my friend? Make worse jokes about her to her face and say friends, right? Sometimes those people aren't really your friends. And the best thing I can tell you is don't think that everybody is your friend who says that they're your friend. All you got to do is like put them in a category. Shady friend, go out for drinks friend you don't tell nothing to. You got to start labeling these people if you're going to deal with them. Okay. Oh, V Sprinkle. Congrats on reaching 600K plus subs. Thank you, girl. Yes. It's growing each day. Yes. Thank y'all for subscribing. Oh, Nia. Thank you. Sure, what? Sure, does the woman buy the groom's wedding band if he's a provider? Yes, with his credit card. Sprinkle, sprinkle, with his money that he gives her and the allowance that. So, say your man is giving you money and allowance and credit cards. Yes, you go ahead and buy his stuff with his own money. Okay, that's how you do it. Because by the time that you get engaged and say yeah, say I do, you should already be being provided for. Get it? He should already be providing for you. He should already be giving you money in your account. He should already be giving you a credit card or whatnot, whatnot. So all you got to do is take that and go and buy him whatever ring you think he's supposed to have. Okay? Because he's going to be paying for it anyway. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Shira save more lives, an unkept secret. You say you're not lied about your name and background. It's getting serious. What do I do? Tell him you don't go out telling people your whole name and background because there's weird people out there. And now that it's getting serious, you can tell them the truth. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But tell them your nickname is whatever your fake name was, girl. Okay. People have a right to not divulge all of their personal information. They have a right because there's weird people out there. So just tell them I don't trust people. So I tell them fake names. And now that we're getting to know each other, I think it's time for you to know. That's all. Like I don't trust all these people. I'm a woman. So that's your excuse, weirdos. And they have to understand because that's how it really is. Hmm. How many friends should we expect to lose when leveling up? As many friends that don't want to see you get to the level you're trying to get to. That's how many. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anybody that say that, oh, why are you doing this? And you should have a job. Anybody who don't agree with the lifestyle that you're in and can't hang with you and can't stop complaining or suggesting you do something different, those are the friends you're going to lose. Anybody who has something bad to say or negative to say about you improving your life and your lifestyle, they got to go. Or they can sit back and watch at the sidelines, okay, while you do what you got to do. Okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you. How do you get your boss without looking pressed? Okay. Make sure he likes you more. Like I said, we don't chase, we attract. Look good every day at work, drop something, smile at him, make eye contact a little longer, and let him do all the work for coming on to you. Okay. That's it. You don't chase, you attract. All right. Let's see. Your mom stopped giving you money gifts since you found out. Oh, your man stopped giving you. Okay, I already read that one. Okay, let's see. Sure, does the woman buy the grooms? Okay, I already read that one. Your Insta intimidates men and gives Eris vibes. So make one that doesn't. Have an alias one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Have an alias one where you post pictures of you wearing a cozy sweater, sitting by a fireplace drinking some tea or something stupid like that. Okay. Have a blah one and then have the other one. And don't friend yourself on either one of them. And change your name totally. Have one you show people, have one you show potentials. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all be doing too much. Telling you. Okay, I just read it, girl. Which dating apps is best for provider? None. Go out in the real world. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to make him fall for you on the first date? Look way better than him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Today is your birthday. Your husband is a provider but isn't doing anything special for you today. How do I convince him that I deserve shopping spree? Ask him for his credit card. Tell him it's your birthday. He better not say no. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Say, You know, today's my birthday, so I'm going to need your credit card so I can take myself shopping since you forgot to plan anything. And be serious, but say it in a nice way. He going to give you that credit card. If he don't, he already know he's going to be in trouble for a long time. And still go out if he doesn't plan anything. Get dressed and take yourself out. Go sit at a bar, and hopefully some other man will pay for your birthday drinks and whatever else y'all going to do after. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You with a grown man, he need to act like one, or else you gonna go find one. Okay. How do you handle a jealous female manager? Find a man so you don't have to work there no more. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Find a man who pay all the bills so you could quit right in her face. Like, I quit this job. I don't even have to work. I got me a man. Sprinkle, sprinkle, bye. That's your goal, ma'am. Find you a man that can take you away from that job. In the meantime, just ignore her and keep doing you. Okay. Would it be better to wait until your husband gets his raise before discussing the possibility of not paying the utility bills? Okay, so here's the problem with dating or marrying guys that don't have money to be a total provider. It's a process. Yes, you gotta. Actually, I would tell him now so that he can make sure he definitely gets that raise. So whenever he's supposed to get his raise, you tell him, look, in about 2 months, I ain't gonna be able to pay none of these bills no more. So when you get your raise or a second stream of income, then you're going to be able to handle that. Don't ask, tell him. That way he works harder so he can get the raise for sure, or he can start planning a second stream of income. Don't wait till after, because he's going to make plans for that extra money. You need to make plans for it before he think about even getting it. All right, there you go. Because he's going to start thinking about all the extra stuff he could do with that extra money. So you need to plant that seed now. How do you deal with a pessimistic father and a stepmother who will always try to bring me down and get mad at me for leveling up? Ignore them. You have your own life. And do what's going to make you happy, ma'am. Do what's going to give you money in your pocket. If they ain't giving you money, then who cares? You getting paid? You looking good? Keep going. Sometimes parents don't know any better because they're just doing what their parents did. And da 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 da. Sometimes you got to break the mold by knowing better and doing better. That's it. Because if they don't know what they're talking about, if they're still going 50-50 and you want to do better and you want to look better, then listen to yourself. And who cares what they're doing? I mean, eventually you're probably going to leave anyway. When you get old enough. I mean, that's what parents do. So you don't live for them, you live for you. How are we now? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Good morning, Shira. Have an amazing day. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Appreciate that. There are sometimes, like, some parents get so attached, you got to tell them sometimes, I don't live for you. And the decisions that I make, they're for me in my life. And when you're a grown woman and you live in your own house, then you can literally do whatever you want. Okay? You can do that now, but they don't have to agree with everything you do. But still, if they are paying for you, then you do have to have the respect if you still live with them. But once you are grown, do it, live for yourself. Should you buy a little home? Should you buy little home items, pillows, if he pays all the bills and been married for a while? I mean, if that's what you want, if you want to buy stuff for your house to make it look better, you can. But I'm not finna buy no, that is your house. Your name's on the deed, right? You can decorate your house. You got your own money, but make sure he repays you in some other form or fashion. Is he taking you out to dinner? Is he buying you nice gifts? Make sure he's making up for it in other places. That way, it's not like you're really spending money. You make the house look good, he's going to go and buy something that makes it look better. So you buy a pillow, he might buy a table. And make sure the pillow is on sale. You can get pillowcases off of Temu for $3. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You know what I used to do with James? It was so funny. I would buy something cheap so that it would break or rip or something, so that he would have to go out and buy the expensive version of it. So, like, he would have these things like, "You're always buying cheap stuff and it breaks." I said, "Well, then just go buy the expensive one." That's how you do it. Uh-oh, I guess you better go pick it up then. How much was this? Oh, I got it for free or $2. Oops. You say you get really nervous and ashamed when men offer you money what to do? Um, Honestly, when it's payday, if you have a job, do you get nervous to cash your check? Honestly, that's silly to me. It makes me feel like you don't love yourself and don't feel like your men should provide. I mean, it sounds like you were raised in a culture to make you ashamed of being a woman. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking money. I'm gonna take whatever you got. If you waving cash around, I'm snatching it out your hand. Okay, don't wave it in my presence if you don't want. If you offering it to me, we're going to the ATM today. Why? Because I'm worth it. It's an honor to be in my presence. If people want to pay for it, then let them pay. Oh, mirror, sprinkle, sprinkle. What if he wants to be serious, but you just use it? Then lie and pretend, just like they be doing. You go to church and they sending that little basket around. Are you nervous? The church ain't nervous and afraid to beg for money. So why are you? You ain't even begging at that point. They're just offering it to you. Oh, universe, soul, goddess, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Appreciate that. Them preachers up there on the pulpit begging for the building fund. Building haven't even been touched in 10 years. They not ashamed. Get your money. Okay. How to get married as a 57-year-old woman with 5 kiddos by 4 men asking for a friend she doesn't like older men and want to attract. Okay, wait till her kids are grown. Is her kids grown and at the house? Then she need to go start dating guys that have money. Tell her to hit up the marinas, the golf club, Lubies, you know, funerals, whatnot. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, universe. So glad sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. All right, girl. By 57, her kids should be grown. All right. Does the woman buy the groom's wedding? I already read that one. Hold on, see. Scroll, scroll. How to get a married? Okay, I already answered that one. If you don't drink, is there anything special I need to know? I feel smarter and that I have the upper hand. Okay. Drink mocktails. Don't sit there like at the bar and drink nothing. Ask for a good mocktail. Sometimes guys don't like dating women who don't drink because they're boring and like goody two shoes to them and they'll criticize them for drinking sometimes. So just pretend you're drinking or order a real drink and just kind of sip on it or tell the bartender not to put real alcohol in it, but let them think that you're drinking, if that's the kind of guys you're dating that drink. But don't announce that I don't drink. Just order something, let it sit there when he walks off to the bathroom, pour some out, and then tell the bartender, just give me Sprite or whatnot, or cocktail with the mocktail or whatever, and make him pay for the alcohol because he's gonna get the tips for it anyway. Girl, you need to know how to maneuver in the dating game. Okay. Sip on wine, maybe two, three sips, and then, you know, say you have to get up early, but don't make it seem like you're sitting there not drinking and they are. Okay. This is get a mocktail when they leave to go to the restroom. The bartender's still gonna make money, or the waiter, or whoever. Okay. What if he says it doesn't matter, but then notice I unfriended on Snapchat in 5 minutes of me unfriending? Girl, I'm not playing them teenage games. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't care about none of that. Either you paying or you ain't staying. So y'all are asking about Snapchats and unfollowing. Who cares? Are they on to the next, man? Y'all too old for this. Uh-oh. JJ Sprinkle Sprinkle advice for jealous friends. Have longtime friend gay male that gets jealous when men buy me things. Then don't tell him about it. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Stop telling him. Okay. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Don't tell him. Okay. Whenever you notice people start getting mad at you, speak less. Because sometimes if it ain't happening for them, they don't like it for you. So tell your diary, tell your journal, tell a stranger. How many dates should you go before you ask him for money? Okay, I'm saying like second date, he need to be coming up with that, offering. By the second date, he need to be offering you something. Okay, like honestly, if you look way better than him, he should be definitely offering you something by second date. Okay. He said her youngest kid is a 13-year-old boy, and she's 57. She's never been married before. Most of her recent exes are much younger. Okay, well then she needs to stop the dumb pattern. Okay. CB, her pattern is dumb and it's not working out. So obviously something needs to change. All right. She don't like old man. Look where he's gotten her. She need to switch up her pattern. She getting too old. Okay. She getting too old to keep making the same mistakes is what I'm saying. She need to start thinking logically. Tell her to go ahead and get her old man on that AARP, just like her, a little older, so she don't have to worry about repeating the same mistakes in her 60s. Okay? It's time to grow up. There you go. And she'll feel younger with an older man. And she could still have a side dude, but make sure an old dude got money. Look, look. Tell her this. Tell her go get her an old sugar daddy, and she can still date the young ones. Just make sure she's on birth control. She should be going through menopause by now anyway. But make sure she got some type of contraceptive and just stop getting pregnant by them youngsters who can't do nothing for her. Tell her go get her an old man and a side dude, and she'll be all right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What's the best date? Why do y'all keep asking me about dating sites? I need to put a sign on the bottom of the screen. Stop asking me about dating sites. Go to the real world. That's why y'all can't find nobody. Go out. Go somewhere where people can breathe fresh air. Go out, man. That's where you're gonna find more money. Get offline. Y'all doing too much. Okay. Should you be late on the date? I wouldn't be early, but I like to be on time. I ain't gonna be late for no date unless you ugly and I know you gonna wait. The look of relief when I show up gonna get me extra money. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. They ugly, you can be a little late because that's gonna make them like squirm. And when you get there, the look of relief on their face is gonna be like, okay, I got you now. I don't trust those dating apps. Good, you shouldn't. Stay off of them. Okay. What do you think about relationships with 41-year-old? You're 19. Okay. Well, they obviously think you're dumb and easily impressed. So, as a 41-year-old person dating a 19-year-old, you don't need to work or you don't need to be paying no bills if you're dating somebody that much older than you. Honestly, you need to ask yourself, if a 41-year-old is dating a 19-year-old, can he afford a woman his own age? The answer is probably no. So you need to get everything you can get out of that dude. Shopping sprees, bills paid, phone bill paid. Get as much as you can, man, because he's literally there because he can't impress women his own age. So you need to make him impress you. By Almir, sprinkle, sprinkle, how to get confident back after stretch marks. Girl, cover your stretch marks up and go out. Suck in. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't nobody care about no stretch marks. All right. Girl, get you some bio oil. I don't know why y'all asking me dumb questions. Your own man don't care about no stretch marks. Okay. As long as you look good in public, as long as you look good they don't care about none of that stuff. That's for stupid men who can't even afford to pay bills. Don't nobody care about that. Not in this day and age. Shoot. You met a man out and we went a few dates, but he too pushy for sex and hasn't bought me anything. Bye. Exactly. Bye. Shoot. Your husband doesn't want you to finalize divorce, but he's spending all his money on the side piece from Texas, buying her flight while I work on the weekend, but don't provide. We don't live together, but he chases me. Okay. Um, where's your other man? Okay. Honestly, you say he don't want you to finalize. He don't want you to finalize the divorce. So what's that got to do with what you want to do? What you want to do? What he wants you to do is not the same as what you are going to do or what you want to do. What's the difference? Why are you still considering his feelings? He doesn't want me to sign. Okay, well, I don't care what he wants. What do you want, ma'am? Why are you that's why you're in the position that you're in. Because you care too much about what he wants versus what you want. You're not the priority to yourself. What do you want? Then that's what you need to go do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Think about that. Put yourself as a priority and stop considering his feelings. Even in the wake of him having a side chick and the divorce, you still considering his feelings. I don't think so. I'm gonna do what I want. That's what you need to do. Whatever you want. Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts on married men trying to pursue single woman? Sounds normal to me. It's very American. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. It is very American. I want to freestyle happy hour during the week, but I want to cut back on drinking. Then get a mocktail or just drink water or whatever. Iced tea or something, child. Um, Best way to ask for money with someone new. Make sure you look 10 times better than them and they're going to offer you money. If you don't look 10 times better than them, come up with your fake story when you first start talking to them. Your fake story should get them to offer you money, whatever that is. Okay. Hmm. Come up with a fake scenario and let them offer to help you. You told him that he needs to pay. He agrees, but didn't give me any money. Then when someone tells you that they're going to pay, you go straight to the ATM with them right then and there, or right soonly after they speak. This is why I tell y'all, stay off the phone and stop texting. If they want to see you, tell them to meet you in person. Then you tell them your issue. Then they say, "Oh, I want to help you out. I'm gonna, da, da, da. Oh, there's the ATM right there. Let's go." Okay, or here go my cash app. Y'all wait too long. That's why y'all don't get paid. Y'all got to get the money right at the same time when they offer it. Okay. You said she 57, prefer 25 to 45-year-old man. I told her to date 10 years older than her. Her marriage, for marriage, she says she wants it all in one man. Girl, then that's the type of woman that don't learn. So just leave her alone. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. She already 57, got kids by all these youngsters, ain't never been married. What makes you think she gonna learn something today? She said what she said, let her be. If she wants to do better, she will. Okay. You can't force people to level up. You can't force them. Just let them be. Let her be the example of what not to do. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Sometimes people need that example so they know which way not to go. And if that's her role in life, that's what it is. Okay. Leave her alone, ma'am. Let her keep making the same mistakes over so that we can learn what not to do. Uh, to say this is advice that's not for everyone. Exactly. Some people only learn the hard way. So back to the friendship. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Now, when y'all get new friends, don't do the same thing. Don't hash out about your past. Don't tell them about your baby daddy drama or all the mistakes you've made. Don't do none of that either. This is a fresh start. Use it as such if you're meeting new people. Okay. Stop giving them the stuff that they don't need. Stop trauma dumping on women. Okay. We got enough issues in this world already. If you're going to make a friendship, if you're going to get into a friendship or meet new people, leave the trauma dumping in the past. Okay. That means don't tell them all your problems. Don't tell them all your issues. Don't tell them about your past. Don't leave that where it was. Okay. Because no one wants to be friends with someone who trauma dumps all the time or who is always got some type of relationship problem. We don't care. We're here to look cute in the same area while sipping on whatever drink that you have, eating lunch or brunch. We don't care. We really don't care. Keep that drama to yourself. We don't care. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about fashion. Let's talk about clothes. Let's talk about the next place that we're going to go. Let's talk about, the gifts that we want. We ain't trauma dumping no more. Stop doing that to y'all. If y'all want to keep friends or associates, stop doing that crap. Okay? Nobody cares. I promise they don't. Uh-oh. Melisha, sprinkle, sprinkle. Together with this guy for 3 years. Sweetheart broke up 2 years. He wanted me back. You was young. You didn't give him a chance. He's a great, always paid for everything. You want him back. He moved on. What to do? Well, if you can find him on social media and maybe like one of his things and he notices, then perhaps if he still wants you, he'll come find you. If he's moved on, then he's moved on. Go get somebody better or that is similar. Okay. Because sometimes, if they don't want you back anymore or if they're over you, then just go get somebody similar. That's all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But let him get one more last look and see if he really want it. And if he don't, on to the next. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's it. Okay. How do I get my dad to give me money for your laser? Tell him it's for something else. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell him it's for something else. Tell him it's for something that you know he's going to pay for. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell him you got to go to the gynecologist. Tell him you need cash. Okay. You ain't going to ask no questions, ma'am. Then go get your laser. All right. Say, Dad, I hate asking you, but I need some money. I need to go to the gynecologist. How much you need? Well, doesn't insurance pay for that? Yeah, but the one that I want to go to, our insurance don't cover, and they're supposed to be really good, and I don't like the other one that's on our thing. Just be lying, girl. Just lie. I have really bad cramps, and they're supposed to be a specialist, and it's just this one time. Okay, here you go, and then go get your lasers. It's treatment or whatever you're trying to get. Sometimes you gotta lie. because it's not their business either what you're doing over there. Someone says, tell them it's for books. Well, it depends on how much you need. Okay. And the less question, the more private it is, the less questions they'll ask. So if it's an embarrassing thing, they'll ask less questions. They'll be like, did you go to the doctor? You get it taken care of? Like, yes, thanks, Dad. They ain't gonna ask no more questions. But if you tell them you buying books, what books did you buy? Let me see the books. Give it to me. Maybe I can write it as a tax write-off. You know, give it a receipt. No. Okay. Sorry, it's noise out there. Okay. So, yeah, stop trauma dumping on your friends. Just let it be a, light friendship. Y'all be doing too much in these friendships. Get y'all an emotional support animal, a journal. Okay. Not everybody is to trauma dump with. Some people have to let people go because every time they get together, all one friend wants to do is trauma dump or talk about all their issues. No, we ain't your therapist. You ain't paying us. If you're the type of friend that always going to trauma dump on another chick, you're a bad friend. If you always talking about how bad the dude is in your relationship and how this, and that, you're a bad friend. Just nobody want to hear that. We don't care. And for you to think we care, that makes you even stupider. So if you're one of those type of friends, adjust how you speak with people, change the topics. If you're going to sit there and trauma dump, find something else to talk about. Write down in your journal what you're going to talk about before, so you don't end up trauma dumping anyway. Have things and subjects to talk about with friends, because not everybody is going to be your therapist, especially if you ain't going to listen to their advice anyway. And when you having trouble in your relationship or with your man, don't tell your friend, because if you going to be back with them next week doing the same old thing, you're wasting your breath and people are just going to be not even taking you seriously. Okay? So don't be one of them drainers. Yeah. Some friends are boring. And try to make friends with people that can do the same things as you can financially. Because sometimes you might want to go do something, go to eat, go to lunch, go shopping. And if they don't got money like that, then it's going to be hard, right? It's like, dang, I want to go shopping with somebody. Ain't nobody got no money because they still clocking in and dating dusties. Okay, so you need to find someone who's on that same level financially too. Because there's nothing worse than going shopping with somebody that can't buy nothing and they be like, "Ooh, must be nice. Ooh, I can't afford that. Oh, I don't want it." Because they're not going to want to go with you to do anything because they can't afford anything. And so they're going to be like a downer. So you might go out to brunch and you might be like, "Oh, there's a cute shop over there. You want to go?" Then they might catch an attitude because they don't have the funds. So you got to make sure your friends are on your same financial level as well. Or they'll say, "Oh, I'm busy. I got to go." Let them go. Okay, bye. Because a lot of times they can't keep up with you financially either. Uh-oh, the audacity. Thanks for being a new member. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So he said literally like a dark cloud. Exactly. Look, go clock in somewhere. Go find you a second stream of income or sugar daddy. It's not really my problem. We just, know the people that are like that. So don't invite them shopping if you know they're broke. Okay. If they can afford a little lunch, okay, call the other one up who you know can go shopping afterwards. Okay. Why do men keep talking about women on a date while they're on a date with you? It happens several times now because you're probably not the one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Okay. Did you meet him online? If you met him online, you probably ain't the one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The reason why I'm saying that is because when you meet people online, when you're online all the time, they're treating your date like it's an online date because you're online. You might be talking to somebody and you're still scrolling, looking at somebody else's pictures. So their mind has shifted to where they think it's okay to talk about other women because they met you online. When they were talking to you online, they were scrolling, talking to other women at the same time. So stop meeting people online. You meet a guy who's not always online, they're less likely to talk about other women and to respect you more. Uh-oh, Anisha, sprinkle, sprinkle. Any insight in the, I don't even know who that is. Y'all keep bringing up this lady, Ressa Tesla. I don't know who that is, ma'am. I don't have TikTok. I try to focus on things that bring in money. I try to focus on projects that bring in money. I'm not really the type of woman that knows what's going on unless it's brought to my attention immediately. And I don't see none of that. I don't follow stuff like that on Instagram, or I don't even have a TikTok, so I don't even know who that is, ma'am. If it's in the dust, if it's dusty, I don't know what it is. Okay. If it ain't about getting no money, I don't know who it is. I don't know what it is. I'm about this money. I'm not about somebody who's dumb. Obviously, this person is making some mistakes and are not too smart with dealing with men. So sorry for her. I don't know. All I know is I'm getting this money, and people need to focus on dating for funds and not for fun. And they need to know that words are not the same thing as money in your hand. That's all I know. So I don't know what to tell you, man. Okay. Like, I'm not doing no research unless it involves how I'm getting paid. Y'all know that. If it's not expanding my mind or expanding my wallet, I'm not researching it. Sorry. Okay. I can't believe so many women put their energy into listening to pick me tales, girl. I don't know. I think a lot of times, this online, on social media era, people rush so that they can know what's going on, even if they're not interested. I don't care if it's not bringing me no money. I don't care. Y'all get it now? All right. How stop attracting friends that are always broke? By telling them where you finna go. We're going shopping. We're going to brunch at this expensive place that has valet parking. Then they're gonna be like, well, I can't go. And they'll dismiss themselves. All right. He's a provider, but only wants sex while I want a relationship. Well, then lie to him and drag it out like you're going to give him some, and never give him some while you collect his money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's all you got to do. Never give it up. Say you might, say you will. Give him a pair of your underwear as a promise. Tell him to book a hotel 2-3 weeks in advance. Then never show up or have an excuse to why you can't go. But in the meantime, he's going to be paying them bills or giving you shopping money or something because he thinks you're going to give him some. Y'all got to fool the senses. Would I deal with an emotionally abusive man if he paid bills? Sure, because I'd be even worse back. It wouldn't even faze me to what I dish out afterwards. You ever make a grown man cry? If you can't do that, then you can't be with an emotionally abusive man. One thing I don't understand is why do y'all take whatever they're telling you as truth or serious? Okay. If someone is emotionally abusing you, it's because they can't control you. It's a symbol of weakness. It's a sign of weakness. If you have to emotionally abuse someone, it's a sign of weakness. Okay, you weak. You can't control nothing. You can't control nothing at work. You can't control nothing here. You can't control nothing there. The only person you think you got control of is a woman, and secretly you should be cheating on him behind his back anyway and laughing at him. Also collecting his money and not taking anything that comes out of his mouth as serious because all he is doing is trying to find some control in a world he has zero control in. Like, feel sorry for him if I were you. and cuss them out at the same time while you cheating on them, getting money elsewhere at the same time. Emotional abuse can't phase you if you don't take it seriously. I'm like, what? All right, keep talking. I'm gonna keep getting my money and getting his money too. And you gonna just, I know you ain't in control of nothing much in this world, so I'm gonna let you think you got something going on over here, which you really don't. You gotta learn how to psychologically break these fools down and collect their money and keep it moving. Okay? Because I ain't going nowhere as long as you paying bills. I'm not listening to what you're saying anyway. Y'all need to get you a good old wig, get y'all some earbuds, and all you can see is gums flapping. You don't hear nothing. I don't care what he's talking about. He talking about some money. That's when I'm listening. That's when I start listening. All right. It's a false sense of control, ma'am. Now, if your kids are witnessing, like if you have kids and they have to witness, either you can psychologically break him down in front of your kids or tell your kids why he's doing what he's doing, if they're old enough to understand, or you can cuss him back, you can cuss him out and tell him and psychologically break him down in front of them and tell him why he got to act this way because he don't have no power in the real world. Whichever one you're going to do it. Excuse me, sir, you're going to have to emotionally abuse people because you have no real power in the world. Well, that's okay. If that's how you're able to sleep at night, live with your lack of power in the world, great. But whatever you're saying, I don't believe it anyway, because I know I'm all that. It's as simple as that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Any advice for gay men? Does your advice change in homosexual relationships? How can I get a rich guy to pay? I guess it depends on what type of rich guy you're looking for. Is he old? Do you look better than him? Does he have money? Is he going to pay? It's the same. It's literally the same. You look better, 10 times better, they're supposed to pay. That's it. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You like the sprinkle, sprinkle? Thank you, girl. You like my room? Appreciate that. Hey, I'm still on. Oh, okay. You get it? They're doing some renovation. Hi. I might have to get off because they're talking too loud. Anyway, I probably need to wrap this up so they can get in there and do their thing. Why does the guy I like hate that I have other guy friends? I don't know. If he can't compete, then he need to whip out the wallet and compete with some money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, I thought your husband was asleep. Yeah, he was asleep earlier and he had to get up and go do some stuff. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go so they can work on this stuff. They got to work getting a new shower head and all that kind of stuff, upgrading it. So they're going to have to put it in, and I don't want y'all to have to hear all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and go. But thank y'all, everybody who donated. I appreciate you guys. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank y'all, everybody who got my book. And if y'all haven't gotten it yet, the new book is titled Sprinkle, Sprinkle. And it's by SheRaSeven on Amazon. There's a link. It's also in the top of the comments when you first see all the live comments. I'll try to put it in the description and in the comments, the permanent comments. Well, thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Follow me on Instagram, SheRaSeven. I got the blue check. Thank you, Goddess Red, for the super sticker. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one.